I created the community of practice for people like myself who already have strong English skills, who can be characterized as at least upper intermediate level English students, but who need more. They understand that they probably speak English better than everybody else in the office, better than everybody else in the room, but they know for a fact that what they know is simply not enough to handle the tasks that life is throwing at them. Maybe they live in an English-speaking country where they need to feel like they belong. Maybe they work in an international company where they have to negotiate, sell, deliver, present, build relationships without being lost in translation all the time. Or maybe they're just curious English learners who are driven by the idea of achieving native-like fluency and having that absolute freedom of self-expression in the English language. Maybe your significant other is a foreigner and it's your priority to build a meaningful relationship with that person. Or maybe you're an English teacher, and as an English teacher, you always know that whatever you know is not enough and there is always room for more. If your English level is below intermediate right now, this community is probably not for you. I suggest that you invest more time in improving your overall English skills, and then when you're ready to use English, to learn more about English, then you join the community and give it a try. The goal of this community is to help advanced learners build a deliberate, well-structured, sustainable, and creative practice routine that can help them get to native-like fluency. Listen to me very closely. The goal of the community is to help you create a practice routine that will work for you, that will help you achieve the level of fluency that you've always dreamed of, even though you probably haven't experienced it yet, or you're just one breath away from it. You feel that you have the potential to get there, you just don't really know how because you've never had a system to get there. So this community offers a system of exercises, a systematic approach, and a routine. It's not just a community where different people hang out together and discuss things. It's a community of practice, which means we come here for deliberate practice. The purpose is to give language learners tools to continuously improve their language skills and not be dependent on a teacher, on a textbook, or on any program. At some point, you understand that there are no more teachers for you, and all the programs that exist out there, well, you probably know what's going to be in them because you've taken all of them. You've already taken the tests, you've already done the courses, you've already worked with a private teacher, and you feel like you're ready for more. This community offers endless inspiration and a multitude of tools for self-improvement and developing your self-awareness. We also work on developing our metacognitive skills and becoming metacognitive learners. The tools that you will find in the community will help you accelerate your learning process. The purpose is no longer to learn as much as possible about the English language. The purpose is to become a better learner and to gain confidence in your ability to learn the language and to continuously improve your communication skills and your ability to build relationships in this language. If you're someone who understands the importance of continuous practice, if you share the values of lifelong learning, not lifelong consumption of information, but lifelong learning. And when we talk about learning, we talk about two stages. The stage of acquiring knowledge, the stage of applying knowledge. So here in the community of practice, we invest heavily in the application, not in the acquisition, so that you can apply it independently in your real life situations. And if needed, we will all come and help you. This community does not offer a solution how to learn the English language. This community is all about language practice. When you practice any skill, you can achieve two types of results. Result type number one, you can maintain the skill that you already have. Maybe you practice swimming, maybe you paint, maybe you practice horse riding, maybe you go to the gym, but you know that you're maintaining the current level. You're not improving. But you keep yourself in shape, in good shape, but you're not really improving. And the second type of result is when you practice with an intention to improve. Your focus is continuous improvement. And trust me, you need both. At some moments, you want to take it easy and you want to maintain the level you have achieved. When you feel confident about applying the method that you have learned, you want to see some improvements. You can work with a coach. You might need somebody to push you, inspire you, give you new ideas. We need some influence from outside. Somebody's word, somebody's example, somebody's encouragement can mean a lot. Some people need their coach to explicitly push them. Some people just need a word of encouragement. You also get encouraged and motivated and inspired to achieve more and to try new things in a group. This community offers both. I'm your coach. I create the exercises for you, and I inspire you, each member in the community of practice, to create their own routines. The community of practice offers personalized feedback from myself and from other experienced senior members. The community of practice offers a very specific structure of work. You always start with your focus. If you don't know what your focus is and how to choose it, start by doing any exercises, because if you haven't taken any of my programs, that's the only way for you to figure this community out. You have to learn by doing. In the first place, the community of practice was created for those people who have taken my programs and who wanted to do more. They want to do more, but they spend way too much time choosing an exercise, checking out all those web resources, putting things together, creating audio files, managing transcripts, adding transcript to videos. I do this work for them. But they already know what to do with all this content. And if you don't, you can only figure this out by doing. Do any exercise, see what works, see what doesn't work, and you will quickly realize what focus you should choose for yourself. To help yourself understand what needs work, I suggest that you try at least 3 different exercises and leave a comment, leave a thoughtful comment and ask for help. That's another metacognitive skill that we practice here. You need to learn to ask for help because there are enough people to help you here. If you don't do anything, there is no opportunity to help you. The community of practice teaches you to make choices and make decisions. You're learning to choose your focus, choose an exercise that will help you train your focus, choose the content that you want to work with, choose the time slot that will work best for you. You are creating your own practice routine, not me. I'm showing you my practice routine, and your job is not to copy mine. This is why my tip for you is come to the community prepared and focused. Turn off the notifications if they distract you, and find room in your day for deliberate practice. This is not about consuming content. I do not create content to entertain people. I am here to create a dedicated space on the internet and a dedicated group of people who understand the value of continuous practice, who understand that it's not about taking another English course and completing it and then sitting there and waiting for more courses. It's not about marking your next language learning activity as done, which means it's done and I'm never going back to this. It's about continuous exploration. It's about developing your cognitive skills in English. It's about learning to express yourself in English. And it's definitely not about rushing to do every single exercise or doing all of them. You need to learn to choose. So come prepared, come focused, start with creative exercises, and be ready to get amazed and surprised. Ask for help and be ready to get help. I hope this helps, and I'm looking forward to welcoming you in our community of practice for advanced, daring, curious, and creative learners.